Welcome to Accomplish Everything. I'm Shannon, and today, in the holiday spirit, I wanted to introduce you all, if you are unfamiliar, to this incredible line of figures that I didn't even know existed until a little over a year ago when I found them. The Mickey's Christmas Carol line of figures by Memory Lane, also known as Praying Mantis, from 2003. This line is incredible, and we're going to go through it piece by piece. Let's go. I feel it fitting to start here. Marley was dead to begin with. So here is the Goofy with his few accessories. Most of his accessories are based on the chains that wrap around him. Here's the other one. This one always just tends to fall off. And it comes with the door knocker. The detail on these are just incredible. Like you can see, it looks like he just came straight out of the movie. Look at the detail on this. I mean, and this door knocker, man. So cool. So that's Jacob Marley with all of his accessories. Rad. And then we'll move on to the man himself. Now, one gripe that I have with this figure and some of these figures in general is that while they look great, they're not the most articulated. The biggest problem being Scrooge doesn't balance quite right with these big feet. So if he's not leaned up against something, he's tipping back. And there's no ab crunch on these, so it's all in how you move these feet back and forth to get them to stand right, and I just can't find the magic wand to do it. So in my display case where I have all these, he's just hot glued. The bottoms of his feet are just hot glued. I really like using hot glue for displaying action figures because it tends to not damage the figures, and they can be fairly easily removed, and it holds them in place nicely. So that's one thing I do for Scrooge. Scrooge also came with some other accessories. A nice soft goods coat here. Very cool, but I just display them like this. He comes with a sack of toys or his laundry. Could be either one. I guess it's supposed to be a sack of toys because it does come with these other two accessories here. The little toy soldier and the horn. And then, of course, Scrooge wouldn't be complete without a stack of gold. And in this case, also his little candlestick. So many tiny little things that would be so hard to track down if you could find them at all. Luckily, when I tracked down all these figures, most of them were in one spot. It was at like a flea market sort of situation, and there was a box with all these figures. They were loose, but they were in the boxes that they came in with all their accessories. So the boxes were opened, they were in there. Some of them had inserts, some of them didn't, but all of them were in there except for Scrooge and Mickey. Next up, Donald's nephew Fred. He came with a hat accessory, which I hot glued onto his head to keep it there. He actually stands pretty good. He's in a little bit of a different pose from Scrooge, but he stands okay. He comes with this flocked wreath. That's pretty cool. Still has all the flocking on it. All these figures were in really nice shape. actually, when I found them. And it comes with this box of ornaments that are all removable. So I'm sure those are all missing and loose lots. But I have them here. And again, just the detail is so incredible with these figures. I just wasn't collecting figures really in 2003. But if I would have known and I was in a space to collect figures again, I would have totally picked these up. But alas, I didn't find out about these, so I had no idea these even existed. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Ghost of Christmas Past. And the big clock, who's almost the same size as Jiminy. Just look at the detail on these, man. I mean, sure, I think his legs move. I try not to move any of these too much. I kind of have them posed and leave them there. They're pretty much statues in my display case. But they're just incredible. I love these figures so much. Next up, then we have Minnie as Mrs. Cratchit. Just look at all these accessories. The goose. This is actually what is called the sad goose. The little lid that goes on top of there. And then 5 plates. Again, while this line is awesome, I'm sure it would be a nightmare to track down all these little accessories if you're a completist and wanted more than just the figures. Morty Mouse is Tiny Tim. Comes with this tree. Awesome detail with the popcorn. Kind of leaning slightly. This barrel with the tablecloth. 2 little presents. One larger, one smaller. This teddy bear. And a little stool. Look at how adorable this is. Look at that. This little crutch, which I also had to hot glue in place to keep it there. Just adorable. Just completely leaps off the screen onto your shelves. Now for the big guys. Willie as the Ghost of Christmas Present. Look at this feast. And his little wreath for the top of his head. Adorable. I didn't have to hot glue that. He sits there pretty good. Look at the details. Pretty dark, but of course, Pete comes with Scrooge's headstone. Incredible soft goods cloak. Actual rope belt. Let's look at Pete underneath here. Yes. The menace. And last, but absolutely not least, the star of the show, Mickey Mouse, is Cratchit. So, he comes with this hat that just sits between his ears. I don't like it, so I don't display him with it. He comes with this little bucket, this tiny lump of coal that I'm sure is missing a lot, and his inkwell and pen. And aside from a variant, I believe, of Jacob Marley, there's a glow-in-the-dark version. This is it! And this is absolutely one of the most incredible lines that I never knew even existed, that I am every day lucky to have on my shelf. Just all year round. It's an amazing line by Memory Lane. Playing Mantis. Fantastic job. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I hope that maybe there's someone out there who never knew this line existed as well, another fan of Mickey's Christmas Carol, and hopefully you can find these figures yourself and add them to your collection. I love them so much. And I'll see you guys next week.